You ever, like, see a bunch of snow outside? And you're all like, oh man, I really hope that we don't have to go to school today because it's snowing. And then it turns out that school's not canceled and you gotta go to school. Man, that's how I feel about this. I was like, oh, it's stream. If nobody shows up, I don't have to stream vending machine today. So that's what I was hoping for, really. I'm eating a candy cane, which is why I'm not technically live yet. Why you guys get to look at fucking shit. Alright. I'm live. I'm eating a fucking candy cane. It's the sourest candy cane in the history of mankind. I'm fucking dying a little. But it's okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the fucking stream. Let's do it. Welcome, Lord Potter. Hello, Great Graves. Hello, Chainsaw. Hello, Naked Snake. Happy birthday, Naked Snake. Actually, everybody, it's Naked Snake's birthday. Happy birthday, Naked Snake. Hello, Red Rogue. Hello, Jaded. Hello, Crush Cannon. Hello, that's Ryura. Hello, Koala King. Hello, that's everybody. Hi. Welcome to the fucking stream. I promised Catgirl Wazzy. You got Catgirl Wazzy. Unfortunately, the problem with Catgirl Wazzy is when Pwoops made this, I can't change my outfit. If I put on my sweater, I can't put on my sweater. If I try to take off my shirt, I lose my ears. Pwoops made it so that if I want to be Catgirl Wazzy, I have to wear the Mega Milk shirt. And I think this is the worst part. Oh no, I went little guy. I didn't mean to. I don't have legs, everybody, if you must know. I don't have legs. I have a tear in my pants, but I don't have anything below the knee. if you must know, I didn't pay for full VTuber. Nah, I got knees up. Anyway, hi everybody. Reaver says, did you really think nobody would come for vending machine streams? I hoped one day. One day. I want that Mega Milk shirt as a real t-shirt. Fun fact, I actually own a Mega Milk shirt in real life. That's an unfortunate fact of stream today. It's locked on the Mommy Milker shirt. It is. If I want to be a cat girl, I gotta wear the Mega Milk shirt. And I don't know how to feel about that, Whoops. I can still put on faces while wearing the Mega Milk shirt, but I don't know, Whoops. Blame Whoops if you must. If you want somebody to blame for these crimes against all of you, y'all can blame Whoops. Whoops did it. Whoops made and rigged this model by themselves. For absolutely $400 human dollars. Actually, no, what happened was I paid Whoops $100 to make it, and then I paid somebody else to rig it, and then Whoops came along and rigged it better. Yeah, so there we go. You lost your legs in Vietnam, but Lieutenant Wazzy, you ain't got no legs. Crush says, I made some bomb-ass ramen. Rhett says, I thought vending machine was done, Wazzy. We're on book 2. Chainsaw says, Wazzy's a little guy who's under the thumb of the Onion Union. Hive says, I just got done creating a capitalist Sephiroth-based YouTuber edit. It's glorious. I don't want to know what that entails. Snake says, me and Crush and Ryura stopped watching Kamen Rider to be here. You guys can watch Kamen Rider. It's okay. It's your birthday. You can do what you want, dude. You don't have to be here. I'm just gonna read horrible vending machine stuff that nobody wants to hear. You know how it be. How many books are there? There's currently 3. And we are currently 4 chapters into, into book 2. I'm just trying to see what we're going to read today. Today we are going to read, here's the chapters we are going to read today. We are going to, we're going to read Marvel's Overthrow the Chain Restaurant, an Expedition and Diplomacy, and Vanity, Pride, and Vending Machines. Which is kind of like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but more vaguely horny for machinery. Oh, party horn. That must be for Snake's birthday. Anyway, Watsy, don't try to dunk us out of any machine dungeon. Man, I wish.
I don't want your damn bingles. What am I supposed to do with these?
Chalk, I really wish there was 0 viewers. If there was none viewers, what a beautiful day that would be. Grace says, I'm sorry, is vending machine competing with McDonald's? I don't know yet. We haven't got to that chapter. Once we get to that chapter, we're going to see if Ronald McDonald is going to fist fight a vending machine, which is only what I can hope. But yes, let's do it. He says, why do you hate us so much that you want us to leave? No, I really wish the reading vending machine streams weren't my only popular stream. I really wish I could say as a streamer that when somebody's like, hey, Wazzy, what's your most popular kind of stream? I wish I could be like, oh, the ones where I draw art and stuff. And people go, oh, yeah, that's cool. Instead, I have to go, no, it's the ones where I read vending machine smut. That's everybody's favorite vending machine ones. Grace says, oh, please, just let it be a Hell in the Cell match of Ronald versus BOXXO. Hive says, I was given challenges for Christmas cards. One of them was to make a VTuber into a god, and the other was to recreate a Discord server with only stock images. That's hell. What, isn't the art streams popular? I mean, 12 dudes show up. That's pretty nice. Screwjug says, what's with the shirt and ears? Trying something new? No, during Crewvember. Because Crewvember still haunts me to this day. During Crewvember, I said you would get Catgirl VTuber Wazy, and here is Catgirl VTuber Wazy. And Pwoops rigged it so that I have to wear a Mega Milk shirt while my cat ears are on. That I legally can't wear my cat ears without the Mega Milk shirt. And I think that's, you know what, I think we should blame Pwoops for this. If you want, you can @Pwoops in the Discord right now. You can go into the Discord right now. The Toxicure Discord server, what is their username in the Toxicure Discord server right now? You could go into the Toxicure Discord server and their name is just Pink Pupa. You could just Pink PUPA and say, why does Cat Ear Wazy have to legally have a Mega Milk shirt on? And you could just ask them that. You could just blame them for that. Anyway. Eric says, you tell me that One Frame Friday isn't popular? Man. Ryu says, I'm going to apply to jobs while listening to the stream. Well, good luck. I hope that this doesn't punch you in the face. Hive goes, internet artists, write that down. Remember, when drawing cat girls, you gotta put them in the Mega Milk shirt. If your cat girls are vaguely horny, I don't know what you're doing with your life, mister. Okay. Let's get to Marvels. Let's get to fucking reading this. The faster we read it, the better this will go for all of us. If you keep wondering why I'm looking this way, it's because chat's over here, and also chat's over here on the screen. So it kind of makes sense when I look over this way. Anyway, here we go. Let's get wild. Happy birthday, Snake. This one goes out to you. There are 4 wall-mounted candlesticks in the room. A large round table lies in a dimly lit room center, and 13 figures sit around it. Holy shit, we're joining the Justice League. Silence envelops the room. No one opens their mouth until one woman rises abruptly. Thank you all for coming. Let's begin our regular meeting. I'm sure everyone knows the agenda for today. The suspicious words cause a stir among the others at the table. I never believed they'd get this far. Indeed, we let our guard down. Without a plan, they'll wipe us out in the blink of an eye. Words of concern left the attendee's mouth, one after the other.
It's not called Bingle Bangle.
Don't bingle me! Their words. Fuck. Their voices strained and sorrowful. Fuck! So you're saying the more we sidetrack you, the longer I will feel pain? Great. You're fired. Crush goes, I saw the word gulp shittos, and what even is Tumblr? Man, I love Tumblr. I never left that place. Everybody's like, let's go back to Tumblr, and I'm like, shit, bitch, I never left. It's my favorite social media because, like, it's fucking wild and chaotic in there. Anyway, I got a swear timer because fucking Gray hates me. Let's see if it'll come up. It does. Him. The low illuminations on their faces reveal dark, lifeless masks. Order. I've summarized the information we have this far, if you would. Seated next to the speaker, a woman in clothing resembles a maid outfit rises, and at this request, and opens a folder of documents in front of her. Don't Lavinia me. Oh, sweet. End swear timer. Thanks, Sour Lad. I owe you one. Grace says, well, apparently I'm fired, so I might as well share the warmth. They have 70% of Open Dungeons stratums under their control. Now they've reached us. We must spare no effort to come as a unified group and eliminate them. For the purposes, I've invited someone who will be our trump cards. A few words, if you please. Welcome. That's the only thing I can say. Having been forced into a meeting between those authoritative eateries and the Clear Flow Lake Stratum settlement. This meeting is held 3 times a year on the same days. For sometimes they have serious discussions, but they generally just trade information and end with idle chatter. This one, however, was announced in a hurry as an exception, and no one appears relaxed.
Bingle.
Don't! Oh no, a whisper just happened
Have
in
a
my ear.
present that will probably show up around January. Sent via throne.me.
Oh no. I just got a present on throne.com. And that scares me. Who's buying me garbage? What's happening to me? Let me look. Thank you, Jade. Jade has purchased me Melba's Fixin' Carrot Cake Soda. Boy, if that's anything like the other sodas, it's gonna be tits awful. Thanks. Thanks, Jaded. I fucking appreciate that. Fuck. I fucking appreciate that. I like carrot cake. Do I like carrot cake drink? Probably not. If it's anything like every other drink I've gotten on this goddamn stream, it's gonna be a hellscape. I have hiccups. How can I read when I have hiccups? Grace says, oh, that sounds so barfing. Ace goes, Pat the Wazzy. I don't have a Pat emote. Oh, I do have a Pat emote. Where was I in this? Jade, you threw me off my fucking game. I don't know where I'm supposed to be in this. Oh, there we are. This one, however, was announced in a hurry as an exception, and it appears no one is relaxed. They look like cornered rats, and honestly, it makes me a little uncomfortable. If you have any opinion on the matter, Mr. BOXXO, you may speak at your discretion. They're asking the vending machine to talk at their secret meeting. Lord Potter says, hold your breath till you pass out and the hiccups go away. Jaden says, for a second, I thought somebody suggested to buy Wazzy a baby on Throne, but it's a chicken nugget pillow. It is a chicken nugget pillow. I want the chicken nugget pillow. Krish goes, Wazzy be like, I have hiccups. Also, I'm hydrating. Thank you, Snake. Was it be like, I have hiccups, guessed it. I gotta end the stream. Yes, 100%. It creeps me out when Munami adds Mr. to my name. So she's the type to completely immerse herself in a given role, is she? She's the splitting image of a talented secretary. Don't fucking bingle me. Or party horn me. Whatever. Don't fucking noise me right now. We are reading very serious things. BOXXO is in a meeting of people wearing masks. It's dangerous. Allow me to continue. Currently, a large number of people are moving on to the settlement. Our population has increased by approximately 100, and there are rumors that our residents now number close to 500. Well, it has been a lot livelier lately. Normally, this would be cause for celebration. No matter how many hands they have for the settlement's reconstruction, it won't be enough. So people have been coming and going rapidly as we try to, at the very least, get the outer wall repaired for the winter. I've managed to procure just enough logs to get the job done, which apparently set everyone's mind at ease. It would normally be a very joyous occasion for the food industry to have more potential customers, but this sudden increase of people has also led to them making a move. You know them. Their goal is to control all the food in the dungeon. The ultimate evil in eateries. The Chains restaurant. Holy shit, we are going toe-to-toe with fucking McDonald's. Fuck yeah, BOXXO is gonna fist fight Ronald McDonald on top of a fucking snake. That would be fucking rad. Anyway, Kakashi says, oh boy, my favorite novel. Yeah, you're just in time. We're going against the food industry. Von Farmer says, well, this is new. Hi, what's up? Oh, yeah, I guess Von Farmer hasn't seen the VTuber. Hi, this is... oh, man, can I wave in this mode? I can. So, crew, let me explain, for those of you who are just joining us. During Crewvember, I said, oh, I can do cat girl VTuber WAZY. And Pwoops lovingly handcrafted, Cat Girl VTuber WAZY. But unfortunately, Cat Girl VTuber WAZY has to wear a Mega Milk shirt. And if I'm honest, I think her boobs are a bit more jiggly in Cat Girl mode. If I'm going to be honest with everybody here. Anyway. Fight the food industry. Crush goes, Roland McDonald. Greg goes, Ronald McDonald about to dropkick a vending machine. Let's get back to the novel. Damn, without them here, I thought I would be able to make some money. I was doing business on the other stratum with those boar-headed merchants stole the settlement's old food demand. As I watch the eatery owners act like the protagonists of a tragedy, I summarize it in my mind. Each stratum in this dungeon has a settlement where people can gather. And this massive restaurant business has a location at each settlement. In other words, a true labyrinth chain restaurant. With the population at around only 100 before now, they hadn't bothered with us, since they didn't think we'd be very profitable. With the recent uptick in people, however, they must have decided now was a good time to come. This big chain's name seems to be a reference to literal chains. Their locations are so big, you wouldn't think you were eating at an establishment. Not only do they have food and drink, but they also have a wide variety of preserved foodstuffs and take-home ingredients to support their catchphrase. The Chains Restaurant, for all your food needs. Lord Potter goes, jiggle, jiggle like a jigglypuff. Red says, I'm going to make some ramen and buy me a sub from Jersey Mike's. DVD Wing says, oh, lover, no, God, no, please continue. Offspring says, what a great shirt for this horrible stream. Listen, I can't wear the cat ears independently. The cat ears have to come with the Mega Milk shirt. Listen, blame Pwoops. At Pink Poopa on the Discord to voice your complaints. If you've got a complaint about the cat ears being mandatory to the shirt, you can at Pink Pupa on in the goddamn chat in the Discord. Anyway, let us continue. They have connections with workers in the transfer circle as well, and they can use it at a discount. So they won't incur transportation costs for food. That leads to pricing and quality normal eateries can't match. And for any settlement the chain's restaurant moves to, there's really only one outcome the local food industry can expect: total defeat. This stuff happens a lot in modern Japan, too. There are plenty of examples of big stores built in an area that crush smaller shops and domineer entire streets, leading to rows and rows of shuttered-up stalls. They must have been waiting for a time like this. Winter rolls in, and we've been trading for food at high prices. With how cheaply they sell theirs, there won't be any reason to worry. They possess many magic items that make it possible to keep their food fresh. We won't be able to provide the same meals even in winter time. I wonder if those big tools are like refrigerators. 80% of the eateries here are open air, so they obviously wouldn't have anything like that. They can't stock ingredients, so they would have closed up today. They have their fingers in the transfer circle business, too. They're blatantly starting to drive up prices, which is strangling the circulation of food. We're like trapped rats at the moment. Wait, is there a fantasy equivalent of McDonald's? Yes, Night Donald's. Puffs is just having revenge at their feet pic leaks. I didn't even post any pics of Pink's feet. Pink is the only one whose feet pics didn't get doxxed. I'm just saying. I have 2 adorable children at home. How are we supposed to last the winter? Fists pound at the table, and the store owners are visibly frustrated at all of this. It's especially clear from how they keep glancing over in my direction. This extended farce has allowed me to figure out the reason they called me here. They expect me to come up with a way to turn this situation around. And to be honest, as a vending machine, it doesn't really matter to me if a big chain moves into town. I can operate 24 hours a day, and I have several products that the chain restaurants can't imitate, like Pringles. This fucking sell them fucking Pringles. And microplastics. I don't think the residents of this world could use the freeze-dried manufacturing method for cup ramen, for instance. But I like the people living here, and I have Lammis to think about, too. It's no cost to me to show them a favor. I'd like to secure a home for when I break down one day and become unusable. I also have a bitter memory of a favorite shop of mine in my school days, run by an old couple. That was squashed by a big business. It wouldn't be so bad to have my revenge in this world. BMC says, hey everyone. Hi BMC, what's up? Off presses. Bye Wazy. I'm going to punch myself in the dick for watching this. Goodbye Offspring. Offspring. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. If the rest of you leave, I can technically end stream early. Wazy, who refills the vending machine? He refills himself. He's a magical vending machine. Unfortunately, he's a magical vending machine. And yes, he has male pronouns. You can't forget that the vending machine is a male because he talks about everybody's breasts for like 2 uncomfortable paragraphs. BMC says, doing good. My birthday was a couple days ago. Oh, well, happy belated birthday. It's also Steak's birthday today. Got a lot of goddamn December birthday babies around here, I'm just going to say. Anyway, here we go. So, Mr. BOXXO, will you cooperate with us? If you do, we'll have Lammis's inn fees. When we're finished rebuilding it. Munami leaves in close as she whispers the Lammis part to me. If I had a physical body, I'm sure I would have reacted. I plan to help out even without her negotiations, but if this will benefit Lammis, any reason I might have to refuse has been eliminated. Welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. BOXXO. Oh, BOXXO, if you help us, we'll have the strength of 100 men or 100 boxers. With BOXXO, we might just be able to pull through. I'm fine with them making a big deal out of it, but this is all going to be my responsibility, isn't it? They're excited, thinking they've already won. But what could they possibly do if I can't help them all? At all. I want to heave a heavy sigh, but it would only produce a canned phrase, so I endure. Gray says, a magical vending machine with the ability to transform. And BMC says, no bonk redeemed from me. Thank you. Gray goes, and dispense magical punishment. Also, Ace gave me a hydrate, so I'm going to do that. Crush goes, the vending machine has a dick. The vending machine... Everybody in this world seems to wish the vending machine had a dick. I don't know why. But everybody in this world seems to wish this vending machine had a dick, including the vending machine, and it makes everybody uncomfortable, mostly me. Also, Ace also gave me a stretch because I'm a little Tamagotchi guy. I wish I had a little way to transform into a Tamagotchi. I can do this. Tamagotchi time. Doot, 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 doot. Noxious restore. Oh, it keeps my cat ears on. Well, okay, that's cool. It keeps my cat ears on when I do noxious. Well, all right. That's fair. Keeps my cat ears. All right. Let's get to it. So this is the Chains restaurant, huh? I've heard rumors about it, but wow, it's big. Looks like this place has finally made it to our stratum, eh? I've come with Lamis and Humley to spy on the enemy. We're in front of the store now. It's definitely not the size of a shopping mall, but it's probably the second largest building I've seen in this world, next to the Hunters Association building. Y'all didn't hear that, right? Cool. That's just the grossest noise I've ever made. Next to the Hunters Association building. So Chris Batts here. What's up? Spooky cat girl Wazzy. Yes, spooky cat girl. My God, Wazzy is transforming into a common rider. DVD Wing says, is everyone in this world horny for the vending machine? Pretty much. Unfortunately, everybody here seems to be like, yeah, time to hit up the vending machine for sex and good times, allegedly. Anyway. The ceiling is, it says the ceiling is domed, but I was hoping it would look like a Pizza Hut. The ceiling is domed, and it looks like it has one story. A circular store made of warped wooden panels fitted into one another. The design stands out prominently in the settlement. The entrance is large, and in front of it are employees in almost pure yellow jackets calling out to attract customers. Oh my God, it is a fucking McDonald's. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Chains Restaurant, your friendly neighborhood store with delicious foods and low prices. Chains Restaurant at your service. And as a store opening celebration, all products are half price. That's right, folks, half price. I'm starting to feel nostalgic. You see this kind of thing all the time in Japan. But it seems like the foreign element in this world. An endless stream of people step inside, attracted by how unusual it is. They're flourishing, their names and accolades lending to their success. I can understand those new to the settlement wanting to choose this store over the smaller shops. Oh, my. Well. Come to scout out the enemy, perhaps. A slender man calling for customers walks up to us, rubbing his hands together. The businesslike smile on his face gives me the creeps. How do you know what we're doing? Lamis, behind you, Humley says, putting a hand on her forehead, shaking it tiredly. I mean, I think anyone would figure out if you're carrying me on your back. Does she not realize how much we stand out? That must be BOXXO, the magic item with the mind. So I've heard so much about. Our president has interest in you, too. Are you interested in working for us? I can guarantee that you'll be treated well. I didn't expect a recruitment offer. He doesn't seem like he's joking. His eyes aren't smiling. The dead-eyed stare of a retail worker. There's nothing like it in the world. Kakashi says, and condoms, don't forget the condoms. Gregor says, everybody wants to get in the vending machine. Rhett says, does the vending machine consent? I mean, considering the vending machine talks about every girl's chest for 2 paragraphs, I think so. Grace says, okay, I was joking. Why the hell is it McRonald's? Closer Brody says, Isekai world slowly infected by capitalism and microplastics. Delicious. From the other side's perspective, I'm the biggest obstacle here. Is their intention to rope me into their business instead?
BOXXO won't work in a place like that. He'll be with me forever. Right, BOXXO?
Welcome.
See?
Why is Lammis sticking out her chest and acting smug? Still, now that I've been reincarnated in another world, I've frankly no interest in a normal, stable workplace. I have no interest in retail work now that I'm in another world. Also, Rhett's headed out. Goodbye, Rhett. If I worked here, I have a feeling it would be no different from being a supermarket vending machine. Well, that is unfortunate. Well, I'm sure you'll come around in a few months. Now then, we're quite busy, so I will take my leave. What are you talking about? You were the one who came to us. I thought Lammis and Humley their enthusiasm spoiled, would turn around and leave. But we can't go back without doing anything. So they enter the store with me behind them. The entrance is large enough for them to go through with a vending machine, and the inside of the store, there's no partition walls, creating a big wide open space. To the right is where they sell food, and it looks like they offer dried beef and other ingredients that will last a long time. The goods seemed aimed mainly at hunters. The left of the center is a wide counter with kitchen behind it, probably the kind of spot where you order, and it's prepared for you to take on the spot. Long tables are set up as well, with chairs spaced at intervals. It has a similar setup to a food court. Lammis orders a meat pasta with a yellowish-green vegetables in it. Humley asks for bread and something that looks like a whitefish mirnay. They both look delicious to me, but they're really no different from the ordinary stuff you can get at any old cafeteria.
It's good in a normal way, says Lammis.
Yeah, agrees Humley. It tastes just like you think it would. As they eat their food, they don't really show any emotion. I don't have taste buds. I'm a vending machine. I don't got taste buds. Not being able to compare food stings, but it must taste good. I don't see any joy of eating coming from them, though. They both seem happy whenever they eat my stuff.
It's good, but it's just kind of normal.
That's because it doesn't have any fucking microplastics and fucking salt in it. You guys don't even know what salt is. Maybe we're too used to BOXXO's food. I'm not surprised or impressed. It's good in a normal way. I see. It's the kind of flavor you tend to get at the above-average chain restaurants. They don't use any strong seasonings, so everyone will like it. Rather than going for 100 points, they aim to keep it above 70. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Every shop has to have a unified sense of taste. They can't use complex recipes and spices. Plus, the prices here are a selling point, so they can only spend so much on ingredients. To add to that, spices are valuable in this world, meaning saltiness and light flavors are commonplace. Maybe there's something that we can exploit in that. This menu seems to be sticking to the basics as well. Yes, I'm starting to get an idea. I get it. He's going to fill everybody with microplastics and MSG. Dorito Dragon says, Wazy, I'm off to work, but I won't be home for a bit. So have a good day, and remember, the vending machines are sexy. God damn it, Dorito Dragon. Kakashi says, microplastics taste delicious. Excuse me while I go eat a plastic bag. DVD Wing says, I think they do, right? Since salt has to be in the past, right? Salt was in the past was very rare. People died over salt in the past. Phoenix goes, hi, I love you, Wazy, but I'm going to go dip. Okay, bye. Maybe the vending machines streams aren't so popular. Maybe I'm free. Maybe the curse is broken. Maybe I will be free of this. We'll see what happens in the new year. We'll see. We've got crew week to get through. We are on the next chapter. Jada says, I will always be here for vending machine streams. Lord Park goes, best three, so let's finish all three. Dorito Dragon says, like the spice trade and everything. People used to get killed. It was more rare than gold. Yeah. Klaus Brody says, vending machines is my favorite stream. Damn it! Anyway, we're on the second chapter.
We will now begin our grand gathering to overthrow the Chains restaurant. Yay!
The female shopkeepers, unable to match the impassioned roars of the men, shyly raised their fists in the air for support. A scene of unification was unintentionally cute. It looks like we have the same members as before. I guess we've settled on Munami as the moderator. We're currently inside the tent the inn mistress is operating, temporarily. The tables and chairs are mostly pressed up against one wall, creating a fair amount of open space.
As we've notified you all beforehand today, we'll be discussing countermeasures, namely the cultivation of new recipes. I hope you've come up with new samples. We'll start things off.
They begin arranging new recipe prototypes around the table. The shopkeepers sample them and share their opinions. Eventually, they each finish submitting their own dishes. But to be honest, none of them quite hits the nail on the head. How do you know you're a fucking vending machine? There are slight verifications on pre-existing recipes. I don't know how they taste, but judging on the others' reactions, the situation looks grim.
Now we turn to you, Mr. BOXXO. Thank you for attending once again. Do you have any advice? What do you think of my test recipe, for example?
Munami holds out a plate in front of me. Pasta with a thick soup on it. It looks like it looks like a plain pasta sauce, but instead of being red, it's yellow.
BOXXO, you seem a bit troubled. How about Humley and I eat it and give you our thoughts?
Welcome. Also, he's a vending machine. It's not like the bitch could eat it anyway. All right, Lammis and Humley are attending the meeting today as honorary guests. The shopkeepers must want to get opinions from a customer's perspective as well. I'll be happy to let you guys taste them in my stead.
BOXXO says it's okay. Munami, can we try it? Yes, of course, Lammis. Go right ahead. You too, Humley.
Not sure I have a very sophisticated palate, but all right. They bring the pasta with the yellow soup to their mouths. They chew it over in silence. They wipe their mouths.
Tastes good to me, says Lammis, but maybe it's a little bland. I think it might be because the soup uses animal broth, but you thickened it with vegetables. I think the pasta would taste better if it was a little richer.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, and maybe you could cook the pasta a little less, so it's harder. If it has time to soak in the soup, it should be easier to eat. Those were pretty exact opinions. Lammis is apparently decent at cooking for herself, and it looks like Humley's boasting that her food rivals a first-class chef's was no lie. Maybe she has a more refined palate since she's eaten that kind of food since a young age.
Hold on a moment, I'll write that down. BOXXO, what about you?
Munami, flustered, has dropped into theatrics and speaks normally. She wants my opinion. I did think of something that will improve the elements they suggested. Let's see. If you want thick, creamy pasta, then how about this pasta with a white sauce? I have a canned soup with pasta here as well, but for them, the point is that pasta will soak in the soup for a while. So I don't use the normal pasta. Using that as a reference might be a little strange. Instead, I bring out pasta sold in a specialty vending machine I found on a ferry once. The soup and the pasta are separate, and it takes longer to cut the plastic sealing it so that it can open sealing on it than it does to open a regular can, but I remember it tasting particularly good. Snake says, instead of vending machine streams, we could do common rider streams. We're not doing common rider streams. Dorito Dragon says, which is Lammis? Lammis is the blonde one that is in love with him, that carries him on his back. Humley is the pink-haired one here, who's in love with him, who's, she's the smart one. White sauce. What kind of white sauce? Naked Snake goes, oh no, are we making cum spaghetti? ICG goes, wow, recreated someone else's pasta, or copy pasta, if you will. ICG, get out. Don't be funnier than me in my own streams. Get out. Stop being funnier than me in my own streams.
Fla, is this plastic in a bag? This is warm, but you have to cut the seal away, right? There's a picture of scissors drawn on it. So if you cut here and pour it inside, it's white. A mixture of mushrooms and smoked meat, Let's see how it tastes. This is good. It has a rich flavor and the soup is thick too. It's made with milk, isn't it? Yes, in that case.
Munami grabs her notes and heads for the kitchen, evidently having learned something. When the shopkeepers see her go, they immediately swarm around me, and Lammis and Humley end up sampling one test recipe after the other. Karage and French fries for those running food stands, pork soup and clam soup, and plain miso soup for the shopkeepers of hot soup places. Miso doesn't appear to exist here, but the shopkeepers nod to themselves, obviously drawing inspiration from it. The pair of twin girls apparently provide the settlement with sweets, so I give them crepes in a clear container that I ate once in Kagoshima Prefecture. The crepes in the vending machine, crepes in that vending machine were locally famous, and there were many varieties, each one delicious. Good thing you taught them how to make crepes. Also, D. Cruz is here. Hello. Sour says, Wazzy, you should run for Twitter CEO. Elon Musk is going to step down after a poll. Yeah, I saw that. Listen, I'm going to deviate here for a minute because I think it's... I know I will be with Froggy tomorrow, and we'll probably mention this. Thank you, Ace, for the hydrate. There are two ways that this Twitter CEO thing is going to happened. Either A, he's been planning to step down since he got booed, and he just decided to run a Twitter poll and lose the Twitter poll so that it looked like he was listening to everybody and that he stepped down because everybody thought it was best. Or this wasn't the plan and this isn't a big show, and the man literally put a "Do you like me, Twitter?" note on Twitter's desk and passed it along, and people went, no. So either way, it's a bad look for him. Lord Brother goes, wasn't sexy enough. Snake says, oh God, Froggy would hate this stream now. He would. He fucking hates soup. Gregory says, I just realized BOXXO is completely killing their food culture. He is! I told you guys! He's filling them full of microplastics, okay? You can't take a bunch of people that have only, have never eaten processed food in their life and then give them a whole bunch of processed food and expect them to be fine about it. Anyway. The ladies love the crepes. I think those working in a shop run by the ever-voluptuous Shirley will receive them as well. I feel like if nearby shops sell them, you'll see quite a bit more business. In the same way, I offer food that matches other shopkeepers' perspective repertoires. They get advice from Lammis and Humley, take their own notes, and then they start working on all kinds of improvements right on the spot. Now it's time for me to do some business.
Huh? BOXXO? You changed shape again? Are those eggs?
Dan, how dare you give me a swear timer? Dan! That's basic bitch behavior, and I can say that because I didn't turn on swear timer yet. There we go. I turned it on. Yes, this time I changed it to an egg vending machine. Please don't tell me that's a thing. Egg vending machines are surprisingly popular, and you can frequently find them all over Japan. I'm Googling this. I am Googling egg vending machine. Egg vending machine. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. It's a real thing. There is egg vending machines. I hate it. I hate it. Show us the egg vending machines. Oh, God. Okay, fine. Hold on. Also, DVD Week ended my swear timer, but then Greg Graves added a swear timer, which is terrible. All right. Egg. There's also for sale. If you guys want, there's egg vending machines for sale. Let me grab images. Let me show you guys that these exist. I gotta figure out how to bring this up. Oh, I'm probably just gonna have to do it this way. Okay, hold on, everybody. Here we go. Here's some egg vending machines, everybody. Egg vending machines, everybody. Vending your eggs. We could buy one. Oh my God, a candy dispenser. Oh my God, do you think I could bring up a candy dispenser so that every time like you guys put channel points in, it would dispense a candy for me? Oh my God, that would be so cool. That's going to dox me if I click that because that's on Amazon. But that, ooh, I'm going to look into that. I need some friends who know how to do tech things. A little treaty treat, like one of these little things, but like every time you guys do it, I get to spin the thing and get a little candy out. Anyway, true Tamagotchi mode, am I right? Anyway, let's carry on. I hate that egg vending machines are a thing. Show egg. Ace goes, let's buy you one. Yes. I'll look into it. I'll look into how to rig up an electronic. Hook up electronic. It wouldn't be a vending machine, or would it? Would it be a vending machine? Candy dispenser. Somebody's got to have done this. How to create an internet-connected, AI-powered candy dispenser.
Welcome to another OutSystems how-to video. My name is Andrew Duthie, and in this video, I'll show you how you can create an internet-connected, AI-powered candy dispenser.
Oh my God! We might be able to actually do this. Oh, I need a better tech person in my life. Oh God, I gotta call Tech Uno. Okay. I'll look into that. I will write that down and look into that. I don't think I could get it for Crew Week, but I can look into it. Candy dispenser. Matt's gonna hate me when I come downstairs and I'm like, teach me how to hook up an AI candy dispenser. Anyway, let's go back to the fucking thing. This time, I changed it to an egg vending machine. Egg vending machines are surprisingly popular, and you can frequently find them all over Japan. When I go to Japan, if I see an egg vending machine, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna put all the pictures from Japan of me and Matt and Raku's things. All of our adventures, I'm gonna put them up for you guys. All right. Vending machine streamer finally adds a vending machine to their house. Is there like a little mini vending machine I can get? Because that would be kind of cute, actually. Like a little one that dispenses candy to me. Like a little cute mini kids one. Like just a little one. There's like the little tiny Coca-Cola ones, but that's not what I want. A candy vending machine for only $50? That sounds fucking dope. Oh my God, if I order now, I could get it by December 30th. And it just, oh my God, it's like Plinko, but it's candy. I can't show you guys because it'll dox me because it's on Amazon, but you put a little candy in it, or you put a little coin in it, and then it dispenses a candy. It's 2 feet tall. I'm going to put it on my throne later. Lord Potter goes tangent. No more reading. No, listen, you guys. Let's see if I can bring it up without doxing myself. Hold on. I'll see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this without doxing myself. Shopping. Get all the important aspects of it. It's not going to have my fucking address anywhere on here, is it? I don't know where that mall's nowhere near me, but okay. I'm bringing it up. Guys, look at it. Look at it, guys. You press a button and it spits out a candy. Guys, look at it. Look at it. Guys, look at it. Look at it. All right. Please don't dox yourself. Also, I gotta stretch. Just copy the link and use it in incognito mode. All right. Okay. I'm gonna try to figure out how to hook up a fucking thing that like dispense. I'm going to watch that video of how to make an AI dispensing thing. I am not smart enough to do this, but maybe I know somebody who is.
There's never been a more wretched hive of scum and bingly.
Thank you, Screechhawk, for 25 bingles. Saying Dilly Bar vending machine. How dare you? Anyway, back to the eggs. They seem to be having a rough time getting ingredients, so the eggs fly off my shelves. After that, I shifted to a vegetable vending machine commonly seen locally, causing the shopkeepers to fight over who gets to buy them first. I make sure to sell milk as well, since it's required for the pasta sauce and the crepes. I love saying crepes like crepes. Unfortunately, I've never run across a vending machine that sold raw meat before, so I can't do anything about that. I don't think they'd have them in Japan for food hygiene reasons, and I have to have the hunters do that work for us. I set the products at a pretty attractive prices. The shopkeepers seem to be more than happy with my marketing, so they decide to set aside some bit of time once a week for me to sell them ingredients. They plead for me to do this for them at least for the duration of the winter, so I accept. Snake says, hopefully you do not make the Skynet of candy. Listen, I am so fucking stupid. We're going to find out what happens. Listen, if I don't wind up dying in a vending machine explosion trying to make this AI, then you know what? I'm going to Skynet. Also, Fire Striker gave me a hydrate. Thank you. Which seems the opposite. If you're the element of fire, why are you making me drink water? But okay. Hopefully I don't accidentally fuck up making an AI candy dispensing machine that I run up as the CEO of Twitter, but we'll see what happens. It'll be a mystery. You said fucking Skynet. God damn it! You narc, Screechhawk. Anyway. 3 days later, it's time for our all-out restaurant revolt. Today, I refrain from stocking foods during the eatery's hours to support their activities. I've selected a lineup of drinks that I think will go well with their new recipes. The bout will last for 1 month, while the chain restaurant's grand opening sale is still going on. In that time, we will stop the outflow of customers and gain control over their stomachs. The chain restaurant is known for withdrawing immediately if they decide they're not turning a profit. So if their grand opening sale numbers are poor, there's a good chance they'll stop doing business on Clearflow Lake Stratum. I've done all I can do, so now I just have to wait for the results. I had them position me in a place where I could see a lot of shops at once, So for today, I'll be a close observer. In the morning, all the shops are busy preparing, but right before noon, each one of them springs into action. We've got a new recipe on the menu today, folks. Crisp fried plateau. It's all the rage with the kids. Come and try them out. One dish packed with all the rich flavors of meat. You can only try it here. After such a rich meal, how about a light dessert? It's a feast for your eyes. You could choose any fruit you'd like as a filling. Oh, crepes. I love crepes. Crepes. The hawkers begin raising their voices, calling out for customers. It's been 2 weeks since the chain restaurant I'm just going to start calling it McDonald's. McDonald's has set up shop, and now the customers have gotten a taste of their most noteworthy foods. Now, products line the street that they've never seen nor heard of before. It's all pretty much junk food. None of the food fits into a well-balanced diet, and they're all high in calories. Still, the people of this world may burn more calories in comparison to modern Japan. The vending machine knows he's fucking up the ecosystem. He fucking knows he is. Also, Dumpling in a Bag is here. Hello, Dumpling in a Bag. How's your birthday year going? It's your birthday from now until your actual birthday. You're now sharing a birthday with Snake. Enjoy. You guys fist fight over your presents now. In fact, a scarcity of vegetables in the winter is normal here. It's no use worrying about it. Anything with vegetables gets more expensive this time of year. So telling people you tried to make food with healthier by adding veggies would cost extra and only deter customers. For stalls with hamburgers, simply adding a piece of lettuce is extravagant, and yet burgers are lauded as inexpensive. Each stall has been set up as to not overlap their unique flavors, but at the moment, the karaage is selling best. Second is hamburgers, and then a food that looks like takoyaki, but probably isn't. They don't have octopus, so they must be using some other meat. I was the one who provided the sauce for it. Vending machines sell it normally, and I bought it several times while I was alive. Dumpling says, would I be wrong to bring a knife to the fist fight? I mean, morally or legally? The stalls are set up in the plaza in front of the Hunters Association, giving it the added advantage of attracting hunters who've just turned in requests and filled their wallets, making them ripe for the spending. McDonald's requires a hefty plot of land to accommodate its size, so they built somewhat far away. With the winter chill, some people were reluctant to travel that far. Steam billows from the stalls and delicious smells waft through the air, whetting the appetites of provincial customers. Who could resist such a temptation? Lammis and Humley did the taste testing, and the shopkeepers have improved their recipes considerably, puffing them up with confidence. Oh, what's this? One hunter who stood by a stall as he ate was handed a business card-sized slip of paper by the shopkeeper. I'm not waving at you guys. I'm scratching the back of my head like an idiot. He tilted his head in confusion. When you buy something, you get a stamp. When you buy something, you get a stamp. Basically, once all the places are stamped, you get a 1 silver coin discount at all participating locations. Really? How neat. Wait, so it doesn't have to be this shop? No, it'll work at any shop with this card's picture drawn on front. That's the second phase of our secret plan, introducing a points card. He is fucking devastating the way this world is working. He is irreparably damaging this world. Guys, please listen to me. Do you not understand what he's doing? He is destroying the current ecosystem, the current economic climate of this universe is being destroyed by the soul of a boy in a vending machine. Anyway. Kakashi says, let's go mystery meats. Screechuk says, why am I getting some Devil's a Part-Timer vibes? Lord Potter says, just tape the knife to your fist so it's part of it. Snake says, I'll just bring a Kamen Rider weapon to defeat you, Dumpling. Jaden says, I have acquired some Domino's pizza. A whole 2 liters of it. Oh, good. A good 2 liters of pizza. Screechuk says, 2 liters of pizza? Yeah, that's an old meme. Last time Jaden fucked up and was like, I'm gonna get 2 liters of pizza. And we were all like, I'm sorry, what? Happened like last year or something. Kakashi says, I did it, my dude. I invented punch cards. I love this. Hashtag wreck the vending machine. Ryura, I know you're applying for jobs, but are you hearing this shit? They're making punch cards. They're making loyalty cards. How did they think of the point card system? Thanks to me, of course. These days, vending machines allow you to insert cards to earn points aren't unusual. Depending on the manufacturer, some vending machines give you a points card when you buy a product. So I acquired that feature and then actually gave them a card so they'd understand. Well, the shopkeepers didn't know what it was for. Humley understood how to use it, though, and told them for me. Her powers of insight are a huge boon. My makeshift knowledge and Humley's and Lammis's advice has roused the Clearfoe Lake eateries into action. Don't Boggalovania me! Rear goes, yeah, I am. Thanks for you. I didn't mean to interrupt your job search, but I'm glad. Jada goes, I can't find my TV remote and I'm too lazy to get up and turn on my TV. Well, now you're stuck here. Grace says, I mean, Wazzy technically has loyalty cards. Here, watch. And then Bonka Lavania'd me. I see, Grey Graves. I don't have loyalty cards. Hey, fuck you. Hey, wait a minute. Fuck you. Fuck you. Those aren't loyalty cards. Those are... cool activation points. Well, the shopkeepers... Okay, wait. Customers are drawn here only because of the novelty, but that's fine for now. If we can maintain our advantage for a short time, the chain's restaurant should withdraw. We've had an overwhelming lead during the day, and the chain street's advertiser's frustrated glare when he came to check things out was oh so satisfying. The stalls closed up early because of the harsh night chills, but we advertised the shops could accept the point cards today, so people still flowed into the inn's makeshift tent and stores where their point cards were applicable. Unlike during the day, they're now providing soup and fried foods with lavish amounts of vegetables at low prices. These dishes are popular with those who ate heavily earlier, as well as women and the elderly.
My cat's breath smells like Bingle Bangle.
Apparently I swore. Listen, can somebody just give me an end swear timer? That would be dope. Snake says, well, I have my Wazzy fan club card. Man, we should do that. We should. I'm trying to figure out how I can use points to implement a point card vending, like a point card system here. Thank you, Kakashi Lover, for ending swear timer. Thank fuck. Jesus fuck. Also, you guys are gonna, we were playing around with it this weekend. Crew week, there's gonna be a lot of changes to things. You guys are gonna see some cool new things happening. I think you guys are gonna like it. There's gonna be some new noises and things. So that's gonna be fun. But where you do the spin the wheel thing, I feel that would be too busy on most chats. I feel like we can do that like on a Monday or a Thursday where I'm alone. I feel we can do fun things. So yeah, she says I was trying to help. Sorry, I didn't know this was part of the union. No, it's good. That helped. That totally helped. What are you talking about? Will there be a common writer during crew week? No, there will not. I have the schedule for crew week. It's not in this room right now, but I have it. And I can tell you there will be some Minecraft on there, so I am doing the Minecraft, and it is a longer stream. Anyway, let's do it. Of course, the only reason they could charge so little is because I set my own prices to the bare minimum. Nevertheless, it doesn't mean I have a net loss of points. I'm essentially keeping the eateries alive, even though they'll go back to being my competition once the chain's restaurant withdraws, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Lammis longs for the hunt. She's focused on rebuilding a settlement right now, but once we get through the winter, she'll probably want to start hunting work again. Stabilizing the settlement's food supply should draw in new people and allow it to prosper. And I think she may be acting in consideration of me. The settlement has been seeking out my help more than I believe it needs to, which restricts what she can do, and I want to solve that. Anyway, I have a lot of ideas on the matter, but in truth, I came all this way to a different world, and I want to go out and see it and experience more of it. Oh, but a customer is here. To start, I'll do my job as a vending machine. Well, yo, BOXXO, seems like you're having a good time. Mind having a little chat? Got something to talk to you about from one man to another. You're a man, right? Anyway, what do you say? One look at Captain Carroll's customary flippant attitude, an alarm stopped going off. I have a bad feeling about this. Dorito Dragon says, Wazzy joined my union so we can negotiate. And Brony says, I can't wait for Minecraft Day. Yeah, Crew Week starts the 1st. January 1st, Crew Week begins. And I have a lot of fun things planned. A lot of things that I promised during Crewvember that I got to make up on. And some other fun shit. And some great fun things. Now we're going on to chapter an expedition and diplomacy. These are some short chapters. All right, anyway, don't bonk me. First, I don't mind if we wait until winter's over. Would you like to go on an expedition? I don't even have to give a moment's thought to Captain Carroll's sudden position. Too bad, I answer. I figured that's what he'd want to ask me, so there was no reason to hesitate. If I went, Lammis would too, since we come as a set, and I can't make a decision in this case on my own. I'll leave it to her. Quick with the answers as usual, eh, BOXXO? Do you not like me? Is that it? Welcome. Seriously, you gotta treat your clients with kindness. I hate to bring this up, but we were the first ones to volunteer to rescue you. I'm not trying to guilt trip you, but we didn't exactly come away unscathed. Though that doesn't mean you should feel compelled to do anything one way or the other. He's right. I do owe him a debt to the menagerie of fools. I'm deeply aware. I'm just uncomfortable with how shady the captain acts. I can't do more than guess, but I have the feeling he's the type who would betray you with a smile. But he does have a point. The menagerie of fools aided me and easily wiped out that band of thieves who kidnapped me, which is weird. Welcome. Oh, willing to open up a bit now. Anyway, I realize I'll have to talk to Lammis too. We still have a while before winter ends. You've got plenty of time to think it over. Captain Carroll leaves. There's no point racking my brain over this.
Bingle bangle.
Don't fucking bingle bangle me. The only thing that matters is Lammis's opinion. Yeah, but right now, we're overthrowing McDonald's. Night has settled in, so the shops look like they're closing up, and I think every one of them got over 3 times the customers they did yesterday. Talk about a roaring business. If they keep this up for the next 2 weeks, we might have a shot. I shelved the captain's request for the moment. I have to focus. I'm taking a drink of water. After that, the ratings come piling in. Customers increased by the day, and after just 2 weeks, we've stolen most of them back. For the last few days, snow has frequently fallen from the early evening into the night, which is a stroke of luck. The plaza in front of the Hunters Association is closer to the residential area, meaning more people have been coming to the eateries to warm themselves too. 1 month after the McDonald's opened shop, they withdrew from Clearflow Lake Stratum just as easily as they come. I suppose it's very much like a big popular chain to know when to pull out so cleanly, but it still makes me feel like we outsmarted them. The shopkeepers are happy, so I guess I'm not unhappy with the result, but they left so easily that I can't help but think something else is going on. At any rate, I suppose apprehensions of spring coming on and the hunters going back to work are gone. All right, about the deal with the Menagerie of Fools invited us to come with them on an expedition in the spring. I talked it over with Lammas, and we decided to accept. Their expedition would last 2 weeks in total, if that, and then their mission is to scout out certain monsters and eliminate them if possible. After talking it over, we've made the decision. Lammas, Humley, and I are all here. We wouldn't let other people over here, so I was with 2 childhood friends inside a tent they were renting. Kakashi says, I want McDonald's. And Duffley goes, what's stopping you from getting some? Yeah, what is stopping you, Kakashi lover? DVD Wing says, I have to go eat. McDonald's? Bye, DVD Wing. The Menagerie of Fools is, like, seriously famous. I know we should be happy to have this chance, but... Oh, sorry, that was Lammas talking.
The Menagerie of Fools is, like, seriously famous. I know we should be happy to have this chance, but will it be all right? The captain said if I'm afraid of fighting, I can just carry BOXXO, but I want to fight. If I don't, I'll never be able to get stronger.
As Lammas clenches her fists, her expression grows much more serious than usual. In fact, it's a little scary. I can feel the strength of her resolve just looking at her. Humley told me why she wants to get stronger. It has to do with what happened to the place they were born. But is that all? No! Fuck!
What have I walked in on?
Hi, Froggy. Are you feeling better, Froggy? Hi, Froggy. Welcome back. Thanks for resubscribing for your 16th month. Welcome back, buddy. How you feeling? Are you with me tomorrow, Froggy? Froggy, are you gonna come join us tomorrow? Also, it's Snick's birthday. If you're not feeling better tomorrow, it's okay if you're not with me tomorrow, but that's okay. I put you as tentative, so we'll decide day of. Anyway, back to the story.
Lammas, do you want revenge? Yep, I have to kill the one who attacked our village that day, or I can never forgive myself.
Hearing a violent word like kill come from Lammas's mouth makes my mechanical parts squeak. She was definitely furious when I was kidnapped, but seeing her hate-filled eyes is threatening me to break my heat retention feature. The monsters destroyed their village, as the story goes. Is the one she talking about their boss? You mean the guy you saw controlling the monsters?
That man, he was smiling as he controlled them. He was smiling when he killed Ma and Pa, too.
She pounds the ground with her fist, and it digs into the dirt up to her wrist. The reason she keeps the ill-fitting hunter's occupation has been revealed. I'm sure there are some who would say revenge won't bring back the dead, and that it's a fruitless endeavor. I'm in no position to pretend I know what I'm talking about, but I've never experienced anything like this before. If I'm allowed to give my 2 cents, however, I prefer she'd strike any bloodthirsty inclinations from her hunter's occupation. But her emotions are something only she understands. I can sympathize, but I can never truly understand. So I want to let her do as she wishes until she's satisfied, and I won't spare an ounce of effort as her vending machine to that end either. Nothing more for me to say then. We just have to believe in the menagerie of fools can handle whatever comes up. Plus, we've got a reliable partner with us now. A smile appears on Hughley's lips as she casts a long-sighted glance at me. I replied with a confident, "Welcome." It's the same volume as her voice, though, so I'm not sure if my feelings got across.
Thanks for worrying about me, Hughley. And thank you too, BOXXO.
Lammis bashfully scratches her head, ashamed of having gotten riled up. As long as I'm on her back, I can protect her with force field. But isn't there some other way I can help during battle? Snake says, I have no plans for today except watch a little Kamen Rider with some friends. Sliced Coffee says, how's the vending machine smut? It's not that smutty today, actually. We're getting through this without any smut. It's going to be nice. I've absorbed a lot of coins from the thieves' trove, so I have an impressive number of points, but not enough to learn another blessing. Even if I had the right amount, I'd want to have enough save zone, since there's no telling what could happen. The kidnapping incident taught me that well. If I want an ability, it'll just have to be a single feature. There are several candidates, but they're all really expensive, so I'm hesitant to get any. If I pour tens of thousands of points into a feature that doesn't work the way I thought it would, I'll probably be depressed for a while. Let's quit worrying about every little rat in the pack. We'll have enough time before spring anyway. It's late, so let's get some sleep. You've got some rubble clearing work to do tomorrow, don't you?
Yep. Okay, let's go to sleep. Oh, BOXXO, you can sleep in our tent tonight.
You get to sleep with two beautiful women. Best night ever, right? God damn it, never mind. I spoke too fucking soon. Kakashi says, I'm still confused as to how she's going to bang a vending machine. Kakashi, I don't want to know the fucking specifics. I'm going to be honest with you, my dude, my guy, my non-binary pie. I don't want to fucking know the specifics. Dorito Dragon says, you just dug your own grave. I knew it. Oh boy, I'm just going to quickly glance to see if there's smuttiness. Okay. I think I might be in the clear. All right. Gee, BOXXO, why do you get to sleep with two beautiful women? All right. She's not wrong, but I don't have a human body. There will be no misunderstandings this night. I look around the tent again, but inside it's so big that a sizable vending machine being here doesn't cramp it. A single pillar stands at the circular center, supports the tent's roof section. It's quite well made and seems to be comfortable to be in, more than I thought it would be. Inside this space are two dressers and beds, and a sturdy-looking table with a broad wooden countertop. Tools and trinkets that look like magic items litter the floor. Those have to be Hughley's. The room is drab, considering the two lively girls living in it, but there's a carnation sitting on the table that allows the room to just barely pass as effeminate. I'm glad I gave her that gift.
Oh, and I'm taking really good care of the flower you gave me, BOXXO.
Really? You gave Lammis a present, did you? And it was my birthday 3 days ago, too. Come to think of it, nobody gave me anything.
Oh, I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Let's go out to eat somewhere and have something delicious tomorrow.
Thanks, Lammis. And you too, BOXXO. Anything for me? I'm sure she's half joking, but her smarts are invaluable to me, and I want to rely on her in the future. I actually already know what kinds of things she would like. God damn it! Reaver says, the vending machine is sleeping with two beautiful women? Yeah, he is. Grace says, if I had to guess, like the glasses girl from Code Geass. Kakashi says, I regret asking that question very much. Oh, God. The issue is that if I give these things to anyone else, they could be used for evil. I've been waiting for a chance to give them to her without alerting anyone nearby. This situation fits the bill nicely. Just kidding. Don't take it so seriously. Ah, what's all this? After transforming into a long, slender body painted red and white, Hughley grabs onto me as though embracing me. Her eyes glitter like a blazing fire, and she begins to breathe violently. Those eyes are scary. I knew she'd bite, but I didn't think she'd react like this.
There are all kinds of tools inside the glass. Oh, they're all types I bet Humley would like.
Oh, wait. Wait, I thought it was Humley grabbing onto her. Also, I have a swear timer plus, so fuck, but... Yes, this time I turned into a vending machine that sells tool. My product lineup consists of safety goggles, mask, convex measuring tape, gloves, an 8-piece screwdriver set, and a hooded nylon jacket excellent at repelling water. This vending machine was specifically for hardware stores, so the products are high quality. Even the gloves have antibacterial deodorizing effects, breathe well, and have non-slip surfaces. Humley would probably pay an arm and a leg for something so incredible.
Hey, how much do they cost? Lammis, if I don't have enough, lend me some money. Huh? Well, oh, okay.
The force of Humley's bloodshot eyes overpowering Lammis. I know I could sell these sort of things to craftsmen, too. But I need to consider the level of technology. Oh, finally! Now he's considering the level of technology. Now BOXXO's like, maybe I'll overflow them with microplastics, but damn, they ain't getting frickin' I'm supposed to be on swear timer. I don't know why swear timer turned off when I hit that button, but okay, here we are. Only now is he considering that his actions have consequences, but okay. I trust Humley not to use them for anything sinister, so I don't have any qualms about giving them to her. I know how much money you have on hand, but it's a birthday present this time, so I won't take your money. I drop a complete set of items into my compartment, and Humley snatches them all up and holds them towards the sky and squeals in delight. Lammis backs away slowly.
BOXXO, can I seriously have these for free?
Welcome. Thank you so much. I love you. Overcome with emotion, Humley presses her lips to my glass. Oh, great. Here it comes, everybody. Overcome with emotion, Humley presses her lips to my glass, then spins around to line up the tools on the table and test them. Wow, that was a surprise. I didn't think she'd actually kiss me. It's tough not having a sense of touch at times like these. Not that I'm upset or anything.
BOXXO, you sure seem happy.
What on earth are you saying, my good Lammis? Why are you glaring at me with those narrowed eyes? Her cheeks puck out as she sulks. That's pretty cute, too. Wait, now isn't the time to be content as an observer. After that, in order to get her out of the bad mood, I give her a bunch of different things I think she'd like as presents, but she continues to pout for the rest of the day. Ah, man, I knew we'd get to this part. All right, I spoke too soon about the lack of horny. Kakashi says, I'm sorry, he's worried about the tools being dangerous in a world where people know magic. It's not like a gun or anything. Oh no, I was joking about the banging the vending machine. Can we not? Code Geass intensifies. God damn it. Ah. Okay. I'm going to quickly take a look at how many pages this is. That's a significant amount of pages. You know what? I'm going to go a little bit over. Even though I have a whole bunch of commission work to do, there's actually a 2-part chapter here. There's Vanity, Pride, and Vending Machines Part 1 and Vanity, Pride, and Vending Machines Part 2. It's a good, like 20 pages, but we're going to go a little bit over stream and we're going to read this. Everybody, we're fucking power reading. We are power reading. No distractions, no binkle bankles, no dickle, no nothing. Power read it, and you get 2 more chapters of Vending Machine today before undeterminate amount of time before we fucking read it again. Let's do it.
Sir BOXXO, Lady Humley, we've come bearing a humble request.
One day, following my usual wave of afternoon customers, I find myself shooting the breeze in front of the Hunters Association building with Humley. While she's gushing to me about magic items, we're suddenly surrounded by a group of people in black clothing and sunglasses. Before we can fully assess the situation, they all bow their heads to us. Their unique appearances gave them away immediately as Sayori's bodyguards. But I wish I knew what sort of humble request they were talking about. Grace is fine, sits down and crosses his arms. Yeah, you guys floor sits. This is crew floor sits time, and Wazzy prepares you dinner. Dinner is vending machine. Hey, what's going on here? If you don't explain yourselves properly, you'll just annoy BOXXO. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to say. Thanks, Humley.
Please excuse us. In less than an hour from now, we believe the young Lady Sayori will approach you with a request. We would like you to kindly accept it when she does.
And what would that request be? Rather than provide a straightforward answer to Humley's easy question, the bodyguards huddle up in a circle and deliberate their response. We request you keep what you're about to hear a secret. In the very near future, influential merchants will come together for an exhibition where they will show off their personal magic items and prospective magic item engineers. This situation seems similar to how some nobles have personal artists. A bunch of rich people are getting together to show off in a show-offy competition with magic items their engineers made, huh? Where the masters of the house were, we wouldn't have a problem, but he is currently aboard on business matters and is unable to return for the moment. In a stroke of bad luck, his personal engineer is with him as well, so we have no engineers to participate with. And you thought BOXXO and I would fit the bill. Humley's remark seems right about on the money, and the whole crowd bows to us at once. But if that master of the house or whatever isn't around, can't they just not attend? If the higher-ups aren't here, why don't you just sit this one out? Humley's thoughts are so in line with me that it's scary. I think it's all a coincidence, but she didn't actually complete that mind-reading magic item from a while back, did she?
Unfortunately, this event was planned by the daughter of a merchant who seems to have some sort of quarrel with the young lady. She will be attending in place of her parents as well, which means the young lady must attend. A competition of vanity. Rich people really have it rough, huh? The black-clad bodyguards fidget remorsefully at Humley's sarcasm. I've got a better grasp of the situation now, but what should we do? Sayori is one of my loyal customers, so I wouldn't mind participating, but I don't think Humley has ever met her. The young Lady Sayori is a bit of a rather interactable personality, so we believe her interactions with you may become overbearing before long. Yep, I agree with you there. I can easily imagine that. Is that why they got in touch with me in advance? Therefore, we ask you to please... what the young lady's close. This is far sooner than we expected. Please keep our meeting secret. No sooner had the woman in black whispered something to the man's ear did they scatter like spiderlings and vanish. Not unlike ninjas. Huh, well, those guys sure have it rough, huh? Welcome. The young Lady Sayori. I've seen her buying things from you a few times. She's the real tiny one, right? Welcome. Yes, she's the strong-willed girl with the twin tails. For a while after our reunion, she had a bad attitude. She would constantly try to pull pranks on me, though they would all end in failure. She's not actually that bad of a kid. She just seemed like she was going through some personal drama at the time, and that probably influenced her behavior even further. Speak of the devil, here she comes. As always, her gait is proud and bold. You guys listen to me when I'm reading Vending Machine. You guys behave so well when I'm reading Vending Machine, and I kind of hate it. As always, her gait is proud and bold, but her unusually firm glare is darting all over the place. She seems nervous.
Spotting Humley drinking milk tea next to me, Sayori's eyes widen for just a moment. After walking up to me, she looks between Humley and me. I know it's hard for her to find the words right now, but instead of words, a silent pressure flows from her, from within her, a force of will you'd expect from someone much older. Also, Golodat says, hello, welcome to Terrible Vending Machine Smut Reading. Here we are.
Excuse me, would you happen to be the famous magic item engineer Humley?
When she talks like this, she looks like your standard, proper young lady. It feels weird to me, though, considering her usual cheeky attitude. Yep, that's me. Who might you be, miss?
Please excuse my rudeness. My name is Sayori. I understand this may be ill-mannered of me, but I have something I'd like to request of you, Lady Humley. And you too, Sir BOXXO.
It looks like she's prepared herself. Her serious gaze pierces Humley and me.
I do not mind if it's only temporary, but would you please help me and play the role of my personal magic item engineer and her invention?
The little bowl of pride and conceit is now bowing to us deeply. That must mean how important it is to her. The black-clad bodyguards are watching us from behind buildings, putting their hands to their mouth, clearly unsettled. Oh, quit it. Kids aren't supposed to do that. Lift your head back up.
Then may I take this to mean you accept?
Well, if you have a good reason, I'll think about it. But if you stop with that hoity-toity way of speaking and talk naturally, right, BOXXO? Humley says with a wink. Sayori fixes her stare upon Humley as if she's a rare animal. This must be her first time interacting with someone like her. God, this is terrible.
Do you promise you won't get mad if my tone is slightly rougher?
Kids are supposed to be a little cheeky.
Well then, Humley, BOXXO, could you please help me?
Yep, there's the tone I'm so familiar with. Time to hear some of her real thoughts on the matter. Kakashi says, she's so cute, can we keep her? No, Kakashi lover, if you remember, this is the little one in red over here. That's this one here. And if you don't recall, Kakashi lover, that's the one that had a chest measuring contest with Lamus. So, man, that's up to you. I'm just gonna leave that as it is.
There's a rival shop our business has been in competition with for some times. The Harris is this bratty girl who's a bad personality and looks at you funny and talks weird, and she's ugly. She seamlessly decided to have an exhibition right when she knew my father wasn't here. Just thinking about that detestable face of her makes me want to... Ugh!
She's now stomping at the ground. Could it be? Could it possibly involve some past event that makes her blood seethe just by remembering it? Humley's face is drawn back from Sayori in a sudden change in attitude.
Oh my, I do apologize. This exhibition involving bringing one's personal magic item engineer as well as their creation and bragging about them, if we're being honest. It's all rubbish gathering, really.
Wait, Sayori doesn't think highly of gathering? That's a surprise. Kakashi says, oh yeah, I remember, never mind, throw that little shit to the streets. Also, I'm done swear timer, so fuck yeah!
Nevertheless, should I refuse, my father's prestige will hit rock bottom, and as his daughter, I must rub it in that egotistical brat's face into the mud, or I won't be satisfied.
They really must not like each other. The sinister grin on Sayori's face is something I've never seen on a little kid before. Rather than save face as a merchant, it seems like she really doesn't want to be the one to lose.
What do you say? I can make it worth your while. Will you help me?
I don't have a problem with helping. In fact, now I'm interested. So I was already going to accept. But what about Humley? I shift my gaze to her and see a smirk on the edges of her lips. Oh, this should be fun. She's thinking the same thing as I am, isn't she? Sure, sounds good. This ought to be fun, I accept. Now that she's cheerfully consented, I answer my own answer is easy.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
Ace says, I'm back. What did I miss? You missed the brat child. This one is now using Humley and BOXXO as, I don't know, basically as decoys, I guess? Because Humley didn't invent the vending machine, so I don't fucking know. Anyway, Sayori's smile is blooming like a flower, revealing a cuteness appropriate for her age, making me feel happy just looking at it. I don't know what lies in store for us, but to be honest, I'm sort of looking forward to it. Several days passed after that. I was eventually brought to a specially installed tent. I've been excited, thinking we might be going outside the dungeon, but Sayori wouldn't be leaving the stratum on her own either. So the exhibition took place inside a temporary tent hastily assembled for the occasion. I call it a tent, but it's fashioned from an elaborately designed fabric, and to be blunt, it really stands out against the rest of Clearflow Lake. The interior design is simple, but skillfully made carpet covers the ground, no doubt to show off how rich they are. Currently, I'm snuggled up in a big tarp, with only a small hole out of which I can secure a field of vision. My range of sight is not good by any stretch of the imagination. BOXXO, can you see?
Welcome.
That must be Humley next to me, whispering out of consideration. The story today is that I'm a brand new magic item created by the magic engineer Humley. She has plenty to be proud of already, and with her sheer fame and skill as an engineer, but she must really want to give this young lady a thrashing. I'm not trying to brag either, but I don't think any normal magic items will be a match for me and my vending machine capabilities. I start to feel really sorry for Sayori's adversary. Golo says, to introduce myself, I'm a horror artist. Oh, that's dope. I am the opposite of a horror artist. I am thick lines and happy faces, but man, do I love cryptids. Grace says, small rich kid hires vending machine and lady she just met as temps to mock somebody. That's true. Oh, Iconics here says, hi, Wazy, I can't stay, but I'm dropping by to wish you all the luck with BOXXO, and thanks for the copy from the raffle. I love it so much. I appreciate you. Thanks, Iconic. I'm glad you like your copy. I put some notes in there for you. Nocturnal Blade says, I'm sorry I'm late, Miss Wazy. What crimes has BOXXO done today? Well, there hasn't been too much today, actually. Actually, we're getting out of it quite easily, actually. Right now, we're waiting at a corner of the tent for this so-called exhibition to start. People who look like magic item engineers shuffle in one after the other, objects covered with cloth carried in right behind them. I'm sorry, what makes somebody think that there's a, oh yes, that dude totally looks like a magic item engineer. Also Iconic gave me a hydrate and a stretch because I'm a little shitty Tamagotchi. Thank you. Okay. I've seen a tent like this, specially installed at a venue, once before as a child. I now understand why they needed something large as a circus tent. We're in one of its corners, but in the middle section is a cluster of people, young and old, male and female, wearing the kind of rich person clothes you'd seen in paintings and having pleasant chats with one another. Poops goes, yeah, good morning, Wazy. If it isn't Poops, everybody. Hello, Poops. Me and crew have a question for you, my beloved Poops. Light of my life, best friend forever. Why are the cat ears permanently attached to the Mega Milk shirt? Why is it that I cannot take off the Mega Milk shirt without taking off the ears? Poops. Poops, do you see what's happening here? Do you see what's happening here, Poops? Do you see that the Mega Milk shirt and the ears? I cannot be Catgirl Wazy without having my tits out, apparently. Poops goes, that sounds like a you promise. Poops, I am literally hitting the kitty ears button, and the kitty ears button instantly makes me change my shirt. Whoops, because I didn't do that, Lamau. Then why is it stuck like that? Whoops. I have been sitting here as fucking Mega Milk Cat Ears Wazzy. Did you make them the same button? No, I fucking didn't. No, I fucking didn't. Anyway. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny, but also cursed in a little way. Anyway, let us continue. It looks like there are a total of 5 magic items, if the cloths are any indication. Next to us are a man and woman in white scientisty type clothing. They must be magic item engineers. The cloth-colored objects come in many sizes, some not half my height, one twice as big as I am. I've seen it. Oh, wait, no, I read all this part already. Sayori is in here too, and now I wonder where this detestable young lady is. If she's close in age, I should be able to spot her. Right. There she is. Her height is about the same too. Her clothing is of a similar design. Sayori's outfit is mostly red, but hers is mostly blue. Her hair is silver and straight, reaching down to her ankles. Her skin is white and fair, like high-quality Japanese paper. That's a weird description. Her eyes are narrow, with the corners angled slightly down, making her appear docile. Even when she laughs, she puts a hand to her mouth with a refined gesture, radiating a prettiness that is the exact opposite of energetic Sayori. At a glance, it looks like Sayori has lost the young lady competition. But I won't say that. Bob says, what a funny happenstance. Ryura says, a happy little accident. And Ace goes, there are no accidents. Yeah, I like to imagine that this happened on purpose. Like, watch. The ears go away. I can't even turn on the Mega Milk shirt without the ears also popping in. It's just, this is how Kitty Wazzy happens now. When you guys want Kitty Wazzy, guess what? It's in the Mega Milk shirt. There's no fixing it, man. There's no fixing it. All right, carrying on. We are now on Vanity, Pride, and Vending Machines Part 2, which is the last chapter for today. We've got 10 pages left to read. Let's do it. The idle talk among rich folks is livening up. Can we please just start this exhibition already? Next to me, Humley seems equally bored. Opens her mouth wide and yawns. Sayori seems to use this, as she wonderfully feigns friendliness, pretending to be a well-bred young lady. She's even exchanging pleasantries with the girl in a blue dress, as if they're trying to maintain appearances, but they're both doing an excellent job of hiding what they really think. Oh, and as I think that, Sayori and her rival bow gracefully to the adults and head this way. As they get closer, I'm able to make out their faces more clearly. And yeah, they are definitely not friends. They may look like they're smiling at each other, but both of their cheeks are twitching. I can also hear them now.
Mr. Sayori, you have indeed pushed yourself. You may have just twiddled your thumbs and watched in envy all this time. Oh, I could never do anything like that, Mistress Kananashi. You, on the other hand, have such a frail constitution, so please, don't force yourself. It would pain my conscience deeply if you have a heart attack out of shock. Oh, but how would it pain your conscience if you don't have one? I knew about your stature and personality, but your ears are poor as well. How troublesome. Their conversation is riddled with many thorns. I can scarcely believe I'm listening to children. Starlight says, can you take it on and off? Could you still add the Furby face? Yeah, I can still add the Furby face. I can. No, I can't because I broke the button. But I can. Anyway. I can still add everything to it. Like, I can still add noxious and smug and stuff. Like, everything else can still come up. Anyway, the girls are fighting. Let's do it. Their shoulders and foreheads jab into each other.
their foreheads, okay, jab into each other as they arrive in front of me. Unfortunately, I can't see Humley's expression, but I'm sure she's grimacing.
Come to think of it, Mr. Sayori, is this the magic item user you so hastily dug up? Yes, that's right. She's incredibly talented, and her magic item is stunningly high quality. It doesn't even compare to yours. No, it is. To even compare would be a pity.
Wow, she's brimming with confidence. She seems to really trust Humley and me. The other young lady, called Kanashi, appears calm, but her eyes are looking out from her thinly opened lids are anything but amicable.
A female magic item engineer. She does look intelligent, but no matter. Please, boast all you like while you still have a chance. I will look forward to your hopelessly frustrated face.
If she hadn't given a high-pitched laugh and walked away, it would have been perfect. But she seems to be holding back since others are watching.
She makes me so mad. I'm terribly sorry to make you too uncomfortable.
Oh, actually, your conversation was interesting.
Welcome.
If it had been two adult women saying those things to each other, I might have felt fear. But the two of them being adorable little girls makes me want to cheer them on, like I'm watching them attempt at a performance beyond their abilities.
I'm sorry for showing you something so distasteful. Looks like the time is near. Please wait here until it's our turn.
We don't have anything to do while we wait, so I turn my ear to Humley's talk of magic items until a man in a tuxedo-like clothing exits through the back of the tent. He spreads his arms wide. Also, Chaos is here. Hello, Chaos Nook. Lord Potter says, mint chocolate sounds good. Lord Potter, get out. Rhaenyra says, don't make me send you mint chocolate on Throne again. Don't send me mint chocolate. I fucking hate it. I will take you out back and fight you right now. Kakashi says, I actually think it's more terrifying that it's two children. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you for coming. By your leave, I shall omit any needless preface. We will now begin the exhibition. He must be the moderator. Now I can relax and watch until it's our turn. They apparently decided on an order beforehand. A person in black comes up to us and whispers that we'll be last in line. The first display is a plump man with an archetypal rich person assortment of accessories, notably the rings on every finger. Next to him is a man in white clothing who looks high-strung, slender, and lanky. Compared to his companion, he must be the magic item engineer. They remove the cloth covering a magic item to reveal, what the fuck? A circular pillar that only reaches up to a person's waist. Its diameter is about the size of your palm. At a glance, it looks like a club that would be hard to use. A finicky weapon? It's too short and fat. Besides, what kind of magic item is that? What sort of magic item is this?
This is a magic item that can transform into a variety of weapons.
Oh, a magic item to tickle my boyish fancies. Please, I wish he wouldn't fucking write it like that. Offspring says, I got here at the wrong time. Yeah, we're still reading this, unfortunately. Really now? Humley says, her voice animated. Anything magic item related seems to get her going. I thought of something like that once, too. This should be good. The lanky magic item engineer places it on a pedestal and does something with it. A split appears in the pillar, and it begins to transform. He inserts a hilt-like object into the side, and the pillar section splits apart and reforms, changing into an axe. Next, the axe becomes a greatsword, and then a spear. Its edges sharp as any blade, equal to general weapons. However, the crowd's reaction is weak. Humley, too. She just heaves a sigh and doesn't say a word. She must think it's absurd. And with good reason. The magic item could sell as well as a multi-purpose weapon if it could split apart and reform automatically, but everything it does is by hand. You have to disassemble it yourself and then reassemble it like a puzzle. I feel waves of sorrow coming off the magic item engineer as he desperately builds it. The second, third, and fourth people didn't have anything too unusual. They were all better versions of things sold in stores, and according to Humley's interpretations anyway. Oh, right, that young lady's magic item seemed second to last, right? She seemed pretty confident. Let's have a look. The item magics thus far have been pretty lame. It's okay to get my hopes up a little.
Would you mind if I came to see as well? Asked Sayori. I'd like your instruction, Miss Humley.
Sure thing. It's more fun to see things like this together. Whatever she may say, Sayori seems interested too as she stares at Kanashi. Her magic item engineer is both tall and muscular, in a white robe that looks like it's about to burst at the seams. Oh man, jacked scientist! His white robe... Oh yeah, with a constitution like that, he probably needs more suited to hunting than engineering pursuits. Their magic item is relatively big, about the same size as the well-built engineer. Now I'm really getting my hopes up. What could be underneath that cloth? I hope it's a lady vending machine. Well then, allow me to explain. First, have a look. He takes the cloth off to reveal a golden doll. It looks like 2 red jewels are fitted into its head as eyes. And aside from that, it doesn't look like anything more than a female mannequin painted gold. To be honest, it shows a complete lack of any design sensibilities. As I'm sure you're well aware, there exist several different fiends that resemble the human form, such as wood fiends, crag fiends, and earth fiends. This magic item was born from that idea, a work of art that will obey a person's orders. In other words, a golem. They come up in fantasy. They're infamous for being magical creatures created by humans. I thought they would be already something like that in this world, but I guess there isn't. Come to think of it, when I first met Humley, she mentioned the impossibility of granting intelligence to a magic item. Remembering that, I look over her and see she's casting a dangerously sharp glare at the golden mannequin. Could that guy have... She mutters lowly. I've got a bad feeling about this, but I have no way to ask. So I just didn't need to be... Don't bonk me, man. So I just need to be cautious of the mannequin. An intelligent magic item has long been the dreamt of magic item engineers, and I have realized this dream. But they say actions speak louder than words. I will turn it on now. Please see with your own eyes. Kakashi says, I'm calling it now. That's just a human painted gold to look like a golem. He goes behind the vulgar gold mannequin, fiddles with something on its back, and its red eyes light up. The mannequin, before standing completely still, slowly lifts one arm up, places it to its chest, and bows, earning an immediate murmur of admiration in the crowd. Sayori, if something happens, stay with BOXXO and call your friend here too. But why would I have to call Kanashi? If you don't want her to die, get over here. BOXXO, protect them if you need to. Sayori's tried to object, but upon realizing the danger after seeing Humley's face, she swallowed it back down. If my fears are unfounded, everything should be fine. But if my fears are unfounded, everything should be fine. But if they're right, things could get bad.
I understand. I don't know what's going on, but allowing her to be her would harm my dignity as her superior.
I'll be right back. Quickly, if you can. Sayori nods slowly before running over to Kanashi, who has been sending the occasional pride-filled glance our way. BOXXO, you remember when I told you it's impossible to plant intelligence into a magic item? Welcome. Technology like that is still undiscovered. If you implant one with a human soul, it's a realm of possibility. But it's so dangerous that the Magic Item Engineering Society forbade it. Oh man, this is like fusing your dog with your daughter. There was a fool of a magic item engineer who implanted a giant rock puppet with a human soul, thinking it would be a powerful soldier they could control at will. Long story short, they couldn't, and it destroyed a town. Oh no! Oh no! They're gonna fucking fuse a dog with a daughter. In other words, there's a high chance this engineer violated taboo, which is why Humley's on guard. We have to consider the worst case that this goes out of control. Fusing your dog with your daughter, is that the example you went with? Yeah, sometimes you have to fuse your dog with your daughter to get grant money for science. I wish I was kidding.
Of course, if he's more talented than I, then we won't have a problem.
A better engineer than Humley? I know she's capable, but I still don't have a handle on her level of relative to towards others in this world. I've never had anyone to compare her to. Wait, I have to pay attention. Observing the mannequin's movements is more important than idle speculation. At the man's instructions, the mannequin walks, jumps, and carries and performs basic martial arts movements. To any amateur's eyes, the movements seem smooth, like the engineer had done it well. What do you think of my wonderful magic item, everyone? It will obediently carry out your orders with excellent, never turning on you. He's gloating. He spreads his arms wide, speaking fervently. Mrs. Sayori, what do you think of the magic item we produced? A moving magical doll that understands human words. It looks like she managed to get Kanashi over here. Sayori ignores her streams of boasts, somehow holding herself back from arguing. She seems to find Kanashi annoying, but is worried about her. She's got a bad mouth, but she's a kind kid at heart. She's pretty similar to Humley, actually. Also, Moxraki is here. Hi, welcome. We're reading more terrible vending machine smut. Join us. Luckily, it's not smut. It's murder time, actually. Words of praise fly from the spectators as the mannequin obediently kneels next to its delighted engineer, awaiting next orders. It would be great if nothing else happened. Whose voice was that?
Oh, he explained previously that it wasn't able to speak, says Kanashi. He must have been keeping it a secret. What a nice surprise that is.
It's not nice at all, says Humley. Damn it, I was right. Both of you, stay right here. Don't move.
All right, says Sayori. What's going on?
Says Kanashi, their conversation proceeding without her understanding of the situation. The air around Humley is tense. Her worst-case prediction must have come true. What's wrong? Stammers the engineer. I didn't give it the powers of speech. What's going on? I have to stop it. I can't believe that this doll is going to murder everybody. The engineer goes behind the golden mannequin and fiddles with something. As he does, the mannequin's head spins around and looks at him. Oh, fuck yeah! Fucking goddamn possessed doll is going to kill a man. Oh, goddamn it. Lord Potter goes, this is getting good. A fight is coming. Gray is going, oh no, the dude invented Skynet. No. I pressed the emergency shutdown button. Why won't you stop?
Are you the one who woke me from my slumber?
A cry of despair from the mannequin fills the entire tent. The magic item engineer is backing off, seemingly dumbfounded. The mannequin edges towards them, one arm hanging in front of it. You idiot! Shouts Humley. Did you seal a human soul inside a puppet by force? Hey, you, in the black clothes. Go, hold that thing down. I'll handle the rest somehow. The black-clad bodyguards are flabbergasted, but they immediately remember their duty. They all jump on the mannequin at once, quickly binding its arms and legs, pinning it to the ground. They are bodyguards, after all. They seem accustomed to this. Humley places a hand on a round gem on the berserk mannequin's back, and then exhales, preventing a soul's escape with a magic circle, and even using a brainwashing spell. You piece of shit! You are a defiler of the dead! Humley, enraged, glares at the magic item engineer. His face grows pale.
It must have been so hard. I'm so sorry.
She continues to the mannequin.
I'm sorry for waking you up. This is not your fault. This time, you can rest in peace.
As she whispers gently, her fingers trace something atop the gem. A moment later, the berserk mannequin's head stops. The red lights in its eyes go out.
We can rest easy now. I undid the restraints and released the soul. It won't ever move again.
No, I spent so many years of research and finally came up with this technique. You couldn't possibly undo it after a cursory glance.
The magic item engineer is unable to accept the facts, drops to his knees, and sprays a little spittle everywhere he cries out.
That's a little gross. Anyway, Ace gave me a hydrate because I'm a little Tamagotchi.
Don't fucking bonk me. Huh. Big talk for someone who used a crude method in the hands of Humley. It's weaker than a baby frog fiend.
That's an extreme analogy, but I recall it being an expression in this world. Frog fiend children are similar to tadpoles with no combat power, weak enough that even children could stomp them out. Humley? Mayhem Prodigies Humley?
Don't call me that.
All the magic item engineers in attendance seemed shocked at the man's outburst. She must be pretty famous in the industry. Humley? You mean the problem child who caused several explosions and small fires at her time of the School of Magic Engineering, though her grades were apparently excellent?
The rumors say she once made a sleeping drug that was so strong it knocked out everybody at the school.
I heard she developed a chemical to purify water, and then she poured it into a dirty lake. Not only did it purify it, but it evaporated all the water. Humley can hear the engineers talking as she steadily grows redder and redder. Would you knock it off already? Please stop exposing the shame of her younger years. In the end, the mannequin was broken to pieces. The engineer responsible was escorted out by the guards. The famous Humley, for better or worse, has a crowd of admirers around her now. Looking at her embarrassed yet unhappy expression makes me feel that alone makes the commotion worth it. There's something to be said for Sayori, too, as others lavish her with praise for the personal magic item engineer she employed. With a huge grin on her face, she speaks to Kenichi, who bites her handkerchief in frustration. The commotion was annoying, but they've accepted Humley, and Sayori seems satisfied, so I think we can deem our mission a success. The only unresolved matter is, well, the cloth's still covering me. Do I get a chance to show off now? Hey, did you forget all about something? And that's it. That's the chapter. Man, we didn't even get to see a mannequin kill a dude. What the fuck? That's, man, now I'm upset. I was really hoping that mannequin would fucking murder somebody. That would have been great. Anyway, that's all I'm reading you guys today. I read you 5 chapters today. You got an extra chapter out of me, but you guys were good and listened to the story. I don't know where we're going to visit this next. It all really depends on how we feel. But for right now, you know, that's it. That's all you guys get. Tomorrow is art requests. So that's going to be fun. Tomorrow is art requests. Wednesday is, let me check. I can't remember what the fucking stream schedule is. Okay, so tomorrow is art requests. Thursday is just art in general. We'll figure it out. Friday, I'll be doing Jackbox with all of you guys as a little Christmas treat. That's going to be the 23rd. And then I'm off the 25th. But I will be back the 26th. So don't worry. I'm crying because you're crying, Toxicure. D-Chris is here just in time. Crush goes, no 5-frame Friday? No, because it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve, and I don't want to work on Christmas Eve, and I don't think you guys want me to work on Christmas Eve. So we're gonna play Jackbox this Friday. And then we have one more week, and then it's going to be Crew Week starting January 1st. And I don't actually have the schedule for Crew Week up in this room yet. I know what it is. I just don't have it here at my hands to look at and tell you guys. So I can't I can't help with that aspect of it because I don't have it here in my hands to help you. But yeah, we're gonna do many things that week. The sleepover stream is gonna happen, and other terrible things, and I'm gonna be streaming a lot. Let's go find somebody who's live. Let's go raid somebody. I have 2 people that are live, but let's go see. I can't choose between them. It's so hard to choose between them. It's a fucking, it's terrible to have to choose between 2 people that you enjoy. So let's go find a new person. Oh wow, that person's still live. There were 2 people I was kind of checking out earlier, and they're still live, which is wild because I was checking them out like 4 hours ago. Sure is a lot of artists out here, a lot of good artists. Raid BOXXO. What's the sleepover stream, Wazy? I will explain at a later date. Let's see here. Who could use a couple cool viewers? Who is working hard on art in this realm? Man, all these people are so popular and cool and doing good art. It's hard. It makes it hard to choose. Anyway, I love and appreciate you guys. Thanks for fucking chilling out with me today. You know what? This one looks cool. This person's using fucking Blender. Fuck yeah. We're gonna go to this person. They got Blender. We're gonna go raid, Maybelline Nakako. Nakako? I don't know how to pronounce it. We're gonna go raid this person. Be nice to them. I love and appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me while I read some cursed vending machine shit. We're gonna go raid somebody playing with Blender. And it's gonna be fucking awesome. I love and appreciate you guys. I'll fucking see you tomorrow. Until next time, don't forget to get the fuck out of my house. Kick names, take ass. Goodbye.